Live from Lord's Baseball Ground in London, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Indiana taking on London. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next.
London Lord.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Michael Wacha.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The throw into second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner edges away at second.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get...
Runner takes off. There's the ball.
That's out.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Dunn. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Jason Churio.
The center fielder.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Over to first, and he's saved. Aaron Judge at the plate. Outside low. Ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's a ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Runner goes again. In there for strike three. Throw to third. Save.
He made it look easy, but I could...
Cole Sands will take over here.
Cole Sands.
Here's Mark Canha. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Churio in position, drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Back here in London, and on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on one or two pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jason Churio in the box now. Takes strike one. The next pitch
Ball.
misses, and that's ball one. And he swings over the top there.
Good
1 and
late
2 is the
sink
count.
on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting
Tied him up
second.
with a
That's good
fastball
stuff.
inside. And the batter will be the
Trammell.
shortstop, Alan Trammell. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here
Batting
is
third,
Adam
the
Dunn.
first baseman,
His home run
Adam.
numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Dunn swings, drives one, deep right field. See you later. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Torres digs in now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one's
Ball,
a
that's
little
down.
bit low. And the count even 1-1. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's a
inside
ball.
edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're
Batting
so much
fifth,
more
the
likely to get
designated
something
hitter,
you can handle.
Brady.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it,
Nice
long
ball.
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Tied up here in the early going. Up and
That's a
in.
ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge sizing this one up. That is the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tommy Canely.
Now pitching, Tommy Canely.
Here's Royce
Leading
Lewis.
off for Indiana, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw over to Dunn. 1 out in the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 out, base is empty. Inside.
1-1.
And 1-1. And
That's the
downstairs. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another
2-2.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is
out.
outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down. And here is Ryan Dozier. Chris, he's their team
Batting
leader when it
the
comes to
second
RBIs.
baseman, Ryan Dozier.
High in the air, out to right. Wallner puts it away, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Here's the
off for
catcher,
London,
Freddie
the
Fermin.
catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Now on the bump,
Now
Lucas
pitching.
Erceg.
And we all
Lucas
know about his slider. It's just
Erceg.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
0-2.
Next pitch,
Nope,
a
that's
slider that
outside.
misses
Ball.
outside. Ripped to short. Zips it across. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Walner.
Gabe Spire
Now
into the
pitching.
game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
Fire.
reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In there with the knees. That's strike one. And a
Right
big
to.
swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him,
0-2.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he
One ball,
continues to
2
climb the
strikes.
ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Very high with
1-0.
that one. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side, Dozier. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the
Hunter.
mound, the closer, Hunter
Gaddis.
Gaddis. Freddie
Leading
Fermin
off.
getting
for
ready
the
to
Stars,
hit.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one in the air. Done. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Headed towards the corner. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Elliot Ramos.
The batter, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
And that's in there for strike one. And that one is inside, ball one. 2 out, space is empty. Off the plate
That's
inside,
inside, ball.
and it's 2-1. On a line, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right
The
there.
center
I could
fielder,
watch base
number
hits
8,
like that one all
Jason
day long. Oh, man, so could every hitting coach in the
Nick
league.
running
Just a
at
nice
first
line
base.
drive into center field.
Making
Number
a move
3.
at first. Pinch running here, Dylan Cruz. Now it's going to be Jason Churio.
Oh.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Gaddis picks to first.
He's safe.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Hey!
Cruz at second with 2 down. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man on second, 2 down. That's ripped into the outfield. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Louis Varland.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now. And ball one to the right fielder.
1-0.
Base hit center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. He'll touch them all, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis, grounded out his first time. That one outside. Ball one. That one out to right. Wallner under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Spire back to work. And there's a foul ball. That just misses.
That's the ball.
And that is ball one. In the air, left field. Cruz puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now, Jason Churio led off the game with a strikeout.
Churio.
First pitch misses. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
That's a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Digging in, Alan Trammell. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that's a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying goodbye from Lord's Baseball Ground in London. Thanks for watching GBL Baseball on MLB The Show.
I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a why does it always feel like I only go backwards?